Finally, the Class 12 board examinations conducted by the Central Board of Secondary Education have been cancelled. It is such a big relief for Class 12 students, and I call it, this batch appearing for Class 12 is the most unfortunate batch the Central Board of Secondary Education has ever seen. Why? Because no, this cancellation of the board exams has come as a big relief for them. I pity the students. Let's have a flashback. Last year, when they got into Class 12, that's the final year of their schooling. Having studied in the school for almost 12 years, they came with lot of hopes, lot of ambitions, because it is the last year of the schooling. It's the last year of the schooling. After this, they will be going for higher studies. Many of the students would be going abroad. Many of the students will be taking admission in Delhi University, and many of them would go into Indian Institute of Technologies, Indian Institute of Management, and some of them may go for medical. So last year, they wanted to have the maximum studies as well as the fun. But unfortunately, they entered into Class 12 in the first wave of the pandemic. The moment they entered the Class 12 last year, the schools have been closed. Still now, they have not been open. It's a big trauma, it's a big torture for them. Without school, without friends, without playgrounds, without laboratories, without any project work, without interacting with friends. Now they were thinking of somehow giving the exams in March. The exams have been postponed to June. And now the second wave. From June, the exams have been postponed to July. It's a big torture for them. The last 15 months, there is no light at the end of the tunnel for them. And now at last, the exams have been cancelled. So the unfortunate part is they couldn't say goodbye to their loved teachers who they have been with for the last 12-13 years. There was no farewell, there was no convocation in the school, they couldn't get the blessings from their principal, and they couldn't get the right blessings from the teachers, and no goodbye to friends. Abruptly, their school life has come to an end. Now, anyway, the exams have been cancelled. Now, what is the future? So many of them are confused. How to assess the marks? Many of the universities, especially in Delhi University, the admissions purely take place on the basis of the percentage of marks one scores in the Class 12 examination. Not only Delhi, many other colleges in India, they only see the final year marks, including Singapore Business School. If a student is getting 98% or 99% in CBSE board examination in Class 12, straightway he'll get into Singapore Business School. Not only that, many of the students have got admissions in very prestigious Ivy League colleges in the United States. Some of them got into Stanford, some of them have got admissions already in Kellogg's, in Babson, and many other universities. Some of them have got into good university in the United States as well as Canada on the basis of their SAT scores. Some of them have got admission on the basis of their essays in Cambridge and Oxford. But only the criterion is they have to fulfill the minimum percentage in the class 12 board examination. Some of the universities are demanding 90%, some of them are demanding 95%, and some of the colleges abroad are insisting 85%. So many of the students have already received formal communications from these universities from abroad to send their percentage in August, so that their sessions will start in fall by September, October. Now my take here, now how to assess? The exams have been cancelled. Now assessment of the students is a big issue now. Many of the educationists, many of the school teachers and the principals have given lot of suggestions to CBSE. Many of the principals and the teachers said students should be evaluated on the basis of the class 9, class 10, class 11, class 12. And some of these teachers have insisted class 10 percentage plus class 11 and class 12 internal assessment. So my take here, number one, let's give priority to the students who have already got admission in foreign universities on the basis of their SAT score. So whatever the minimum requirement they require, maybe 90% or 85%, that should be given to these students so that their further studies are not hampered. There will be a smooth transition from class 12 to foreign universities for these students. And number two, in case of all the other students, here my take, for the assessment, they should be taking 50% percentage, or the weightage should be given to class 10 marks, 50%. 30% should be given to practicals or the project work which class 12 students have already accomplished and submitted to the schools. That comes out to be 80%. The remaining 20%, they should be given depending upon the assessment. The students are given their first semester exams, second semester and third semester, and pre-board examination. The 20% mark should be given. So I take here is the most important point here. This year, many of the students in class 12 couldn't give the first semester, second semester, third semester, including the pre-board exams, because there was no proper teaching. The students are not to blame. And many of the places, the internet speed was not good. And some of the places, they never had internet connections. And some of the unfortunate students had a loss of their family members because of COVID, or some relative, some distress in the family. So keeping all these consideration, I feel that students should be given liberally the percentage of marks so they can carry on with their lives, so that they can get into good colleges and good universities. The universities which are otherwise, or the other suggestion for the universities is, they should be conducting the written examination for all undergrad courses. Let it be economics honors or BCom honors or history honors or political science honors or English honors. Some of the honors courses in Delhi University already have the written examination. Purely on the basis of written examination, the admission should be held, so that we can avoid the problem of percentage of marks. There are many other universities like Christ College. Likewise, you have National School of Law. For admission to get into law, so we have a written test, CLAT. Then you have for admission in Indian Institute of Management for 6-year integrated course, they have a written test. And many of the administrative colleges, so many of these, so BBA, the colleges which conduct BBA programming, they also have written test. So irrespective of whether it's a private university or a public university, the admission should be held on the basis of written exams. Thank you guys for watching. Till we meet next time, it's a goodbye. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Thank you.